Hello, welcome to my game room. It's probably about the 100th time I've tried recording this video. Let's see if we can get it right this time. If you like this video, subscribe if you want. My last game room tour is my most popular video on this channel, so let's hope this one does as well. As you can see, we are in a different room. This is not my room. This is a room in my house that I'm being allowed to use for the game room because the old game room, which was in the 2020 game room tour, floods quite frequently. And there's family pictures and such, so I'm going to try to not show those. We'll turn around, and this is a painting. I'm an art collector now. No, I'm really not. My uncle painted this. Creepy, isn't it? My flat screen TV, as you can see, I didn't dust before I did this. I should probably do that. But I got my flat screen TV, which does not have a TV remote. Some consoles, the Wii U, the Xbox 360, my Switch dock, and my GameCube. There's the Wii U gamepad. And my CRT that I never use. Because I have this, the Retron 5, which outputs old games in HDMI. See, I've got various controllers here. A couple of loose, 3DS cases, because I have those coming in the mail. Mario Kart 7 and Tetris Ultimate. A couple of game controllers and stuff. I guess I should show this. This is my my record collection. I do collect records. Small time. Slipknot, one of my favorite bands. Slipknot, I have All Hope Is Gone, and that's in plastic because that's extremely expensive. Sound of Music. I like musicals. There's a Korn remix. I really like musicals, and I like heavy metal, which I know those two things are completely different, but just soundtracks in general. You know, I've got the Superman the movie, Rocky IV soundtrack. That's a great soundtrack, and I've never even seen the movie. Only 45. I keep here. We'll start up top. Couple of boxes. My Switch box. Switch Pro Controller box and an extra power adapter box. I just like displaying. I really like the packaging for the Switch stuff. I like how it's so uniform. So, you know, I really like that. My original copy of Wii Sports. This is my copy that I got with my Wii. It's really cool to have something you personally owned as a kid. 2 Red Bull cans, a Pac-Man one, and a League of Legends tournament one, I think. League of Legends tournament Red Bull can. Not a League of Legends player at all. Actually, kind of think the game sucks, but it's video game related, so gotta have it in the game room. And I used to drink Red Bull a lot. Not so much anymore. Not that I don't like it, it's that it's getting too expensive. Here's a import. I've got more down the line, but this is Armored Core Formula Front. Korean import, actually. Super Mario Maker Wii U. Star Fox Zero Wii U. This is the big bucks. Star Fox Zero with Star Fox Guard. Got those at Classic Game Junkie, which is an awesome store in the Philadelphia area. You might know it from Game Chasers. More imports. Dragon Quest IV. Do not remember what this game is called. I think it's called something like Ninja Hattori-kun. Phantasy Star 3 on Mega Drive, on Japanese Mega Drive. Got those 3 out of not at the same time, but I got those out of Retro Game Treasure. Oh, up here, a couple of custom NES boxes that I got off eBay with the games. All the way up there is a couple of Wii U game controller boxes. My one and only Amiibo, 3DS, original 3DS box, and new Nintendo 3DS XL box. I guess we'll start with the Switch games. You might notice an eyesore here, and that is Has Been Heroes. Yes, Has Been Heroes. The game sucks. It's probably my least favorite game that I own on the Switch, but I own it. Few notable titles. Animal Crossing, obviously. Clubhouse Games, I think, is kind of underrated. Skyrim, obviously. Everyone owns at least 7 copies of Skyrim. Age of Calamity was good. I liked Age of Calamity. Hyrule Warriors. Breath of the Wild, fantastic, obviously. We all know that. Link's Awakening, I thought was good. I know a lot of people did too. You've seen my video on the Sinnoh remakes. I can't remember if I mentioned that it looked like that, but it does. Speaking of Pokemon, Sword, Shield, and I have Let's Go Eevee. I don't have Let's Go Pikachu. I didn't like Let's Go. as I bet you, or if you watched my Sinner Remakes video, you know that. 3D All-Stars, I was pissed. Because freaking Best Buy, I don't know how much that's going to make out. Look at that. You see along the spine there? They freaking bent the case on 3D All-Stars, which is probably one day going to be my most expensive Switch game. They freaking bent the case and damaged the artwork. I switched the case out. Case is fine, but it damaged the artwork, and I was pissed. I suppose we should talk about this. I do not like this game. Yeah. Look, I love the original. Original's my childhood. But the way they did the coloring on this game and like the graphics and stuff, game runs fine. Switch version, not really, but on the Xbox One, it ran fine. But it made me feel like I was on an acid trip. Like it was just like the original. Obviously, the colors were subdued because it was on the PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox. So like they had to subdue the colors to actually make it run. But it's just like the color, it's like sensory overload with rehydrated. Ugh. Here's another one I didn't like. Yeah. I didn't like The Witcher. I know. Sue me. PS4. Well, what can I say about the PS4 except it's amazing? Oh, here's another freaking game that everyone loves that I hate. Kingdom Hearts. I don't like Kingdom Hearts. I own it, yes. Because I actually did try this. I did try Kingdom Hearts. And I didn't like it. Marvel Avengers. I didn't finish it. I did start playing it. I really like it. The gameplay's similar to the gameplay's similar to probably one of my favorite games on the PS4, which is not that one. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Obviously, they're both made by Square Enix. The gameplay, obviously, it's Marvel Avengers, and this is Final Fantasy, but like the way the combat is and stuff, it's very similar. At least what I played, it was. I mean, obviously there's more stuff to Marvel Avengers because it's Marvel Avengers. You fly around and stuff as Iron Man, but like it's kind of the same, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking out of my ass here. Jedi Fallen Order. I will not spoil it, but I loved this game until the ending. And I won't go over the ending just in case you haven't played it yet. This is a series that I really enjoy. These are made by the same people. Dark Pictures Anthology, the series, is made by the same people that made Until Dawn, which I don't actually own Until Dawn physically. I have it digitally, which I need to get on that because it's dirt cheap. But I really like these games. I really do. Man of Medan, not as good as Little Hope in my opinion. Man of Medan came first, by the way, and Little Hope came after. And they're making more. But like, I don't know, like, I played Little Hope. I played both of them with my friends, actually. Man of Medan is good, has really good story, and a good ending. Little Hope has a really great story, but more of a, what's the word, cliche ending. I won't spoil it, obviously, but Little Hope, I did like Little Hope more than Man of Medan. Honestly, I didn't really like Man of Medan's story. I liked its ending, but its story, I couldn't get behind it. Little Hope I loved. I loved Little Hope. And I know a lot of people didn't like the ending because it was cliche, but honestly, I loved it. It was great. Yeah. You guys want to know something funny? I paid for this at launch. I paid $60 for this game, not the PS4 version. I bought it on Xbox One. I got this at GameStop for around $5. Not even. Like seriously, I paid full price for Destiny 2 when it came out because I like Destiny 1. I don't know. I guess we'll come down finally to the last PS4 game that I have. I did like this game. I do like the Tony Hawk games. I pre-ordered this. It is good. Yeah, Xbox One games. I only collect exclusives for Xbox One, except for this. I don't know if this came out. PS4. I got that at a flea market for dirt cheap, so I figured why not. But the rest of them are exclusives. I only collect exclusives for Xbox One. Yeah, my PS3 games, I mean, I've got good stuff, yeah. Not really much I can go over because I didn't play most of them. PS2. These you might remember from one of my pickups videos. God damn it. You might remember from my pickups videos. That I found at Goodwill, which I was super excited about now. And if you remember, that video had Xenosaga 3 in it, and I no longer have that. I did sell that to get... Can't remember what I bought with the money I got from it, but I did sell that. Do I regret it? Maybe. What are you going to do? Coming down to the rest of the PS2 games, good stuff. Kingdom Hearts, which we already know my opinion on Kingdom Hearts, but Final Fantasy I like. Grand Theft Auto, obviously. I do have San Andreas. It's just not on the shelf because it's in the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. And I'm weird, so the Grand Theft Auto trilogy discs look different than these discs. So I need to get an original copy of San Andreas to put on the shelf. I'm weird like that. Okay, I'm that kind of collector. This Pirates game is sealed, actually. As you can see. Sealed perfectly? No. But it is sealed. If you want to play SpongeBob for Community Bottom, get this one. Or any of the other ones on the other consoles. Good God, just Rehydrated is a mess. Oh, I forgot to mention, Rehydrated's multiplayer sucked balls. Like, the multiplayer mode was ass. And my pride and joy, the GameCube Collection. I am going for a complete GameCube Collection. That's why there's so many of them. I have roughly 87 GameCube games, but some of those are disc only. So yeah, I've got good stuff. Zelda Collector's Edition's getting up there in value. Wind Waker's getting up there in value. Luigi's Mansion I've got. Mario Golf, Mario Kart. I only own one of the Mario Party games, and that's 6, which arguably I think is the best one. I just really like the day and night cycle. I haven't played the other one, so I guess I can't really say. Power Tennis, obviously good games. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I mean, they're classics. Yes, I do finally have Paper Mario. It was a long search, but I finally got it. And because of the freaking market of it, I paid $90 for it. Oof. Yikes. But yeah, I have the first Pikmin, missing Pikmin 2. Pokemon Coliseum and XD are getting really up there in value. I think they're worth more than Paper Mario now, actually, on price charting. Like, Coliseum and XD are really getting up there, and I just don't know why. I'm getting some of the Sonic games. I got Adventure DX, Heroes, Mega Collection, Riders is down there. I'll show you that in a second. Actually, I think the only... Correct me if I'm wrong, the only Sonic game I'm missing on the GameCube is Adventure 2 Battle, which I think everyone says is the best one. I'm not a big Sonic guy. I go for complete GameCube. There's Riders. Soul Calibur 2. I had freaking disc only for so long. Seriously, like, I had disc only for this game for freaking years. I finally found the case on eBay, case and manual, and it cost me so much money. I think it was $20 just for the case and manual, which is a bit ridiculous, but I've needed it for years. So, Star Fox Assault, I recently got. Adventures I had for a bit. Star Wars Rogue Leader, obviously fantastic. Super Mario Sunshine, my favorite Mario game. Monkey Ball 2. The case, the artwork spine is kind of messed up, but it's Monkey Ball 2, and it's complete. Black Label. Super Smash Bros. Melee. I guess free Melee. We'll get the free Melee plugin. Beautiful Joe. Fantastic. Seriously, GameCube is my pride and joy. Xbox 360 starts here. This is seriously the coolest game I own for the Xbox 360. I really like Fable. I actually had Fable Anniversary on the Game Pass, but I needed to have physical because I'm a huge Fable fan. 2 and 3. I like 3. I played a little bit of 2. I played 3 with a friend. That's why I played 3 before 2. Yeah, Fable 3 is really good, actually. I never finished it. Another game with a slipcover is the Combat Evolved Anniversary. That's worth a lot less than the slipcover on Fable Anniversary. Reach being my favorite Halo game of all time. I didn't like 4. I gotta be honest, I did not like 4. And 5, I never even finished 5. The rest of My Xbox 360 games are up here. Xbox, Crimson Skies, good. You know, it's kind of funny. Xbox is my biggest collection increase, and I don't even own an original Xbox. The original Fable, you can get for dirt cheap, and it's just Fable Anniversary. Well, Fable Anniversary is just the original Fable, obviously, on the Xbox 360. It said it had graphics increase. I didn't notice it. Well, actually, I never played the original Fable on the Xbox, so I don't know. But it's the same game, just Anniversary is better graphics, and that's way cheaper. Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 1 has this awful GameStop sticker on it. You can probably see it. Oh, yuck. But Halo 2 Classic, I've got the Halo 2 Limited Edition, or the Limited Collector's Edition, sorry, but it's just horrible shape. I mean, look at all that rust. And mostly sports games for Xbox. Mystery. I like the Myst series. You know, stuff like that. I think I had this in the last game room tour. Classic. Absolute classic. And that's the end of the Xbox. Nothing really notable, honestly, except for Knights of the Old Republic and Fable. Start of the Wii games. Yeah. Not the greatest start to the Wii games, but it gets better down here. The Call of Duty games on the Wii, something I like collecting because they're very obscure. Why did Call of Duty 3 need to be on Wii? Better question, why did Modern Warfare need to be on Wii? Yeah, that's a good question. Why did this need to be on Wii? Why did Far Cry need to be on 3? That's a better question than freaking Call of Duty. I have some okay stuff on the Wii. Mario Kart Wii, Skyward Sword. I like, as you know, I like Skyward Sword. Metroid Prime 3, Punch Out, Wii Sports. That's not Wii Sports either. Wii Sports. Nintendo Selects is the only way to get Wii Sports in an official case. Wii Fit Plus, Wii Music. I don't know why I bought this, but I did. I own it now. Oh, and Wii Play. I mean, classic, right? Wii U. Now, Wii U is something I'm trying to rebuild because I did have a lot of Wii U games and I traded everything in. So I'm really trying to rebuild the Wii U. Actually, Wii U, DS, and 3DS games I'm trying to rebuild. But yeah, really doing my best to rebuild it. Wind Waker HD, fantastic. It's Twilight Princess HD, I think, is getting up there in value. You know, some good stuff on the Wii U. Started my PS1 games. Chrono Cross is a good way to start it. Coming down. Nothing really that notable. I mean, Spyro. I have Spyro 1 and 3. Spyro's not called Spyro 3. It's called Spyro Year of the Dragon, but whatever. Good stuff on the PS1. And my pathetic Dreamcast collection. That's it. NBA 2K and NFL 2K. That's all my Dreamcast games. Telegames, Super Pong. Cool. These are my handhelds and my only working DS Lite. It was my sister's, hence why it's pink. I have this blue DSL that I got recently, and I just freaking crushed it. A lot of scratches on this thing. You could see them. Oh, look, there I am. Look at all those scratches. Oof. Blue DSi. This. Barely make it out. That's the Pokemon White DSi. It's got a steel on. A Pikachu DS Lite. 2 more colors of the DS Lite. One of my collecting goals is to have every limited edition Pokemon console. Big goal because they'll keep making them. But dust that off a bit. You know, it's a nice dream, right? My 3DS that I use to play all my DS and 3DS games, my Vita, and my PSP. Sorry for the horrible lighting in this room. We'll move on to old stuff. Well, I guess we'll start with NES. You can totally see the rest of my house behind here, but I got some Castlevania 1 and 2, obviously classics, Donkey Kong 3. Yeah. Mario's missing. I had in the last collection update, whatever. Game Room Tour. I only have Mega Man 2, 3, and 6. I'm missing 1, 4, and 5. Finally got Mario 2, as you saw with the custom box. Mario 3, Classic. Tetris, Classic. And I have The Adventure of Link. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. And this is my only Tengen cart. Vindicators. And now I'm throwing it. Did I break it? Did I break it? Yeah, it looks fine. I literally just threw that across the room. Super Nintendo. A Barbie is a classic. No, it isn't. Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2. I'm missing 3. F-Zero, Family Feud. King of Monsters 2. King Griffey Jr. This is good. This is a classic, obviously. Obviously, this is a classic. You'll see the box for that later, if you remember that from the previous Game Room Tour. Mario Paint. Mortal Kombat 3's label is ripped, unfortunately, but whatever. Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures, I heard wasn't that good. I never actually played it. I thought I own it. I've never played it. The Mario World Classic. Wolfenstein 3D is actually kind of uncommon. I didn't know this existed until I found it. So, yeah. N64. Don't have much of a collection for this. I have Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And coming down, I've got Pokemon Puzzle League, Snap, Stadium. I'm missing I want Stadium 2. And the Genesis collection has increased, guys. Look, it's not that I don't like the Genesis. It's that I can never find them. And I don't like paying eBay prices for Genesis games. I don't know why. I just don't. So I try to get Genesis games when I can. I mean, I have a bunch. Not bunch. I have some now. Like Mortal Kombat, Jurassic Park. This I did find locally. That was my most recent acquire for the Genesis collection. But when you can only find NHL PA Hockey 93 locally, you know there's a problem. Terminator 2, the arcade game, good. My Genesis, which is I got at the flea market because I didn't have a Genesis. Turn the flash on. NES, woohoo! Doesn't work half the time. Atari 400, which is in rough shape, as you can see. A lot of very dirty, and the front bar is broken off. What are you going to do? And I can't get it to work either. This one, I know this doesn't work. My Vader 2600. Cool. My PS3, which I know works, this is my original PS3. A little dusty because I don't use it very much. GameCube with the screen. And 64, my original Wii. I still have my original Wii. Super Nintendo, PlayStation with 2 memory cards. My 6-switcher Woody 2600. Coming up. Harvest Moon headphones. An old bottle. Something that a friend gave me. He's from Taiwan. Nintendo New York. Super Game Boy. My only N-Gage game and my only PC Engine game. A lighter for when my cat shits in this room. His litter box is right there. So yeah, I light candles whenever he takes a dump. My very small Game Boy collection. Pokemon Red and Blue. Pokemon Pinball. Coming down. My loose DS collection, which I'm trying to get cases for. And my GBA stuff. This video is dragging on really long. GBA stuff. My handhelds. I finally have a GBA SP AGS 101. Finally do. That's a 001. Yeah. Those are my handhelds. Coming down. Got my Atari. I still collect for Atari. I just haven't been collecting as much as I'd like. Because I don't like spending a lot on Atari. Because Atari's supposed to be super cheap. And my Atari box. like my Atari box. This is my Dead Island Riptide Rigor Mortis edition, which is missing stuff. The rest of my Atari games. Turmoil's good. The only thing that changed with these is, first of all, I got Tetris in the box now. I did get box protectors. Probably, I don't know if you can see them. Well, you could definitely see them if I flip it around. Like, you can see the crease, or like where it folds. I did get box protectors because, honestly, I just bought box protectors for Zelda there because the box is kind of rough. But I did get box protectors for NES boxes and Game Boy boxes when I get them. And television, my only box 2600 game, my only box 7600 game, and some Odyssey 2 stuff. Down here, Marvel Avengers Steelbook, Halo 5, Limited Edition, Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy. I seriously just stopped recording. Okay, manga. I only collect manga if it's based off a video game or it's Death Note, because I love Death Note. Loose disc stuff. Q-tips, isopropyl alcohol. That's not the isopropyl alcohol I use, so don't yell at me for using 70%. I know you're supposed to use 91%. First, higher the alcohol, the better. We've got game guides. Little Big Planet I found recently. Fallout 76 I found recently. You can see how much I paid for it. It's kind of funny. The store I went to had like a stack of 12 of these, and they were all $3.99. I guess they were just trying to offload them. I booked G3 clamshell buried in stuff. And a couple Game Boy carrying cases. And that's actually where my sleeves are for NES, SNES, and Game Boy boxes are. Okay. I started getting so many games I had to move my handheld stuff to my music shelf. So that's all my music stuff, my cassette and CDs. This is my DS collection. Good stuff. Phantom Hourglass, Bear Tracks, Phoenix Wright, 2 of the Pokemon games, Rhythm Heaven, Brain Age 1 and 2, Tetris DS, the Ocean's Island DS. This is my 3DS stuff. Good stuff on the 3DS. Like I said, I'm getting Tetris Ultimate and Mario Kart 7 soon. PSP and PS Vita. I don't have many good things on the PSP. I do have Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins, which is worth a bit. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. PS Vita. I have good stuff on the Vita. Like the Ease Memory of Cell Setup, Persona 4 Golden, it's getting up there. Need for Speed, Mortal Kombat, stuff like that. And that's it. I realized while I was editing this video that I forgot to show this shelf. So my complete GameCube with the Zelda Collector's Edition sticker, Game Boy Color, promotional yo-yo, my Wii U box, so Super Mario Maker, my big box Switch stuff, double pack for Sword and Shield, the Witcher 3 pre-order bonus, which I did not pre-order the game, they just gave it to me at GameStop, Zelda Breath of the Wild Starter Guide, and Link's Awakening Dreamer Edition. And this is the startup disc for Game Boy Player. And I guess I should show this. The Game & Watch Mario 35th Anniversary. And my GC HD Mark II. And that is that shelf. That's it. Sorry for the long video. What are you going to do? I wanted to show you a lot of stuff. I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't know when my next video is. If you're wondering where streams are on my Twitch, twitch.tv/AshMcClure my internet my internet's cutting out in and out a lot. So not ideal for streaming, and not ideal for streaming is that's where it is. So streams will be back up soon as soon as I fix the internet. If you saw my Mario Kart stream, you know that my internet's been cutting out a lot. And that's it. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. Sorry this video took forever to come out. See you all in the next one. Bye.